Evaluate.
Chair, fellow speakers and guests. Evaluating learning to ski for the Olympics. Well, clearly this speaker clarified that he had an issue with his arm, which meant it had to be the Paralympics, not just the Olympics. It has to be the Paralympics for timing as well, because only managed 1:10 for a 3-minute speech. So that's a learning point, finding other things to be able to speak about. The speaker had very good eye contact and very good gestures, talking about the pole and going in and out of trees. But I wasn't quite clear which type of skiing it was going to be, because you would only be using your poles that much going in and out of trees if it's cross-country skiing as opposed to downhill skiing. And yes, I think more practice for this particular speaker.
Julie's time, please.
1:11.
Longer than the speaker.
I could go on for ages talking about skiing.
I completely forgot that it was 3 minutes. I thought it was still 1 minute.
We're looking at
Now the excuses.
the lights.
I honestly thought Brian would probably come up with either the straightforward ski, when you stick your sticks under the arm and just push off, or the jumping, which we don't use sticks at all.
Can't do that.
And even normal skiing, you don't actually use
You don't use
the poles much. You wouldn't go around in circles.
You could have used.
skiing in my life, so.
You could have used a snowboard and not have the poles at all.
Yeah. Well, even with skis, the little ones don't learn with poles. It's only to help you up once you fall over occasionally.
Right, Julie's subject is to learn to run a marathon, and the evaluator is John Reynolds.
Chair, fellow speakers and guests. I used to run from my house all the way into town, and some of it was uphill. And I liked to run mostly cross-country for my school. And I did win some medals. But a marathon, no, that doesn't appeal to me. I've helped clients who've wanted to run marathons, and I have to treat their injuries, and I have to help them prepare. And I actually helped someone run a marathon every day over a period of 7 weeks, with only 1 week's holiday, but scattered in that period, because he chose to run from Land's End to John O'Groats in this 7-week period, which meant a marathon a day. Well, if anything was going to put me off running marathons, it was going to be that, because he rang me up one day and said, I can't walk, let alone run. So after 2 hours of treatment, the next day he ran. So I was really pleased for him. Running the marathon takes dedication and lots of practice. Dedicated I can be, but not running anymore, because I know it plays havoc with your knees and your hips. And running is not really my thing anymore. I'd much rather ski. I would much rather swim. Even ride a horse, that I haven't done much. But running now, pounding roads that are polluted, noisy, is not really my thing. I would much rather be out in quiet nature, listening to the birds and having fun and being kind to my body. So the only marathon I might do is actually yoga, hot tub, sauna, yoga, massage, hot tub, sauna, yoga, which I will be doing in a week's time as I'm going to retreat. So before you take on running a marathon, think really carefully about the effect it's going to have on your body and whether you think your body's going to be up to it, because it is really going to be a challenge, especially if you decide to do it for 7 weeks.
Can I please